Step 1.
Anyway, back to the match. Now we
Step
have
1.
C2 versus Kosoku, Rosalina versus Sheik.
I hope y'all at home are
Kosoku
listening.
has been really working on the Sheik, specifically for Rosalina and Bayonetta.
I actually do want to hear about this Sheik.
His Sheik has honestly leveled up tremendously in the past couple weeks, honestly. He's had to deal with these rough matchups, and being able to use a secondary is so difficult, especially since he only uses it for these difficult matchups.
Light, have you been working with Kosoku at GGEA on this Sheik in particular?
Absolutely, yeah. That's
so.
Yeah.
How long has he been playing this Sheik for? Because I did not even know he had one.
Really? Oh, he's been playing forever.
It's been for a little bit.
Yeah, no, forever. Oh, no.
Wrong controls.
Oh my goodness.
That's wrong.
And he was off to such a good start too.
So while we have this intermission, I'll go ahead and say that if
so
Kosoku
close.
wants to succeed at anything he wants to do, like perhaps having the Sheik work out for him, solid 2-step plan to succeed in anything you ever want to do in life. You guys can do this at home. Light can take this up with him for the bracket. Step 1, believe in yourself.
Okay.
Step 2 is to do the damn thing, Light. It's a simple 2-step process.
That's a lethal entry thing.
Yeah, yeah,
How do you know?
yeah.
Doing the dang thing.
Yeah.
Like it's business as usual.
Exactly. You just have to make sure that comes after step 1 of believe in yourself.
Yeah.
I would say it is not business as usual here in Losers Finals because I haven't seen Kosoku get top 3 in a hot minute, but man, if he hasn't earned it tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oryx? Oryx is
Very good.
ridiculous.
We saw that in that set. We saw how crazy his clutch was at the end of it.
Oh, yeah. He almost brought it back with that giant deficit.
Yeah, Sheik is absolutely the least business as usual thing here too.
Oh, that's
Pulling
true.
out for Rosa. You said Rosa, Bayo. Who else? Is that it?
I'm pretty sure there's more, but it's mainly for those two.
Gotcha.
Those
Very
matchups
high
are
tier
struggling.
characters with big bodies, man.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's also for Cloud.
Oh yeah, no, I
That
can
would
see
make
that.
sense.
Yeah,
Man, he's chosen the stressful life of a counter pick though. Going to Sheik.
I know.
I mean,
He just likes
God,
the
she
ability to
has
be
all the
technical.
tools, but she's freaking
She
stressful.
does. She
And we
does.
saw him use the tools there excellently to take care of that Luma as well.
Absolutely.
That's one of the things that Light was doing really good in Winners Finals, too, is taking care of the Luma. And we're going to see if Kosoku can use that to his advantage and capitalize off of the Luma being gone.
Absolutely, but now the Luma's back, and it's going to be a struggle to find the way to get Luma dead. But wow, with precision, Kosoku takes away Luma immediately.
Nice. That was a really, really solid play. Paying attention to the fact that he would be able to get. Oh God.
Yeah, good thing for
No
Kosoku
words.
that that sour spotted, man, because otherwise...
Yeah. You want to go for a bait? Okay.
A C2 in the air. Ooh, great landing from C2. Kosoku not being able to match, but getting the Nair bouncing fish. Gonna take the first stock. Kosoku up a game or up a stock in this first game.
Okay, gets the down throw. I wonder, do you know if Kosoku has Sheik footstool stuff on deck?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's a monster. He is one of the. Oh my god.
Oh,
He
yeah, he
went
went
for it right
for it.
now.
Yeah.
But he knows
think-
that even if you miss the footstool,
Yeah,
it's
you have
still a frame
stuff.
top.
Yeah. They basically have to buffer an option to get away from the footstool. At which point you either punish the option or normally their move is not fast enough if you go for the nair like at a certain time.
Amazing decision making for Kosoku.
Yeah, the bouncing fish just to softly go over the Rosalina, but
That was strong. That was not soft.
C2
No.
loves that move. I want everyone to know that right now.
It sets up perfect for lunar landings. Fun fact.
Yeah, it does.
I think that's one of the reasons that we see him use it more than most others because he is literally playing Luma and Rosalina.
Definitely. And C2's lunar landings are phenomenal, but he hasn't been able to really do it. Kosoku's been amazing at taking care of Luma this game.
Yeah, you do need some time to set it up. It's not just like a thing you can do. So playing against a very oppressive frame bully character.
Wow.
Oh!
He believe canceled.
speaking of things that you cannot just do, you cannot just up smash somebody like that.
Kosoku would like to disagree because he's prescribed to my 2-part plan to succeed at anything you would like to do. Step 1, he believed in himself.
That he did.
Step 2,
And believing
he
in
did
himself
the
took
dang
game 1.
thing.
He sure did the dang thing.
at
No, I'll give you
GGEA
that.
At
Yeah.
GGEA,
Yeah.
Kosoku is the founder of new tech.
Okay.
The tech that he calls believe canceling.
Believe canceling.
Believe canceling. He believe canceled the stock at the end.
I really like this concept.
So the idea, right,
Yeah.
is you go for something,
Yeah.
and if you believe in it hard enough, it'll work.
Okay.
And he believe canceled that second stock. from
Would you
CJ.
like to know what that's called in the real world?
Hmm.
Outside of a Smash philosophy scenario, it's called the law of attraction,
Mm-hmm.
in which you believe in something so much that it happens.
Yeah, he is. His other one's kind of Yeah, his other one's being a little eh.
I had to do that a couple weeks ago.
The law of
had to get a new
attraction
controller.
is actually a really interesting concept, and I think you should look into it.
I
feel like Kosoku maybe has looked into it more than you might know.
I think yes.
Yeah.
I think Kosoku is just the pioneer of everything,
He's very sick.
and I believe that he canceled the name of the law of attraction and called it believe canceling.
Of course.
I know that I give you a lot of flack for like the law of attraction and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
I will have you know that outside of Smash, I am a big law of attraction person.
Yeah, it's very good.
If you've ever seen me play Destiny, you would know that.
God, the ledge against Rosalina is the most terrifying thing for me.
Absolutely.
I do not like it.
She has so much range.
Yeah.
She does. It's hard to exist. Like, she'll just use her Luma, and then she'll, like, when she's decent, she'll just get you anyway.
Yeah. She's got big range, big disjoints, and also can cover multiple options reactionarily. God.
Aside from that one situation right there, oh no, missing the recovery.
That's
rough,
a
buddy.
scenario as Sheik where when you don't main Sheik, maybe you make it harder than it needs to be. But her recovery is one of the few teleports that is just super forgiving, so if you just hold up there, I think you would have been fine.
I think so, too. But it looked like he might have gotten pineapple, so I understand why he went to
Yeah,
angle.
it always looks like that, but let me tell you, playing Sheik for many years, that character's busted and it just does all the work for you.
Can I? Speaking of this character having a lot of tools at her disposal, I want to point out how well Kosoku's been using that to get away from these juggles from C2. Right there, he's able to catch the air dodge, but before that, Kosoku's been doing such a good job to only get that 1 or 2 hits from those up airs and then not get caught by any more.
Yeah. God, C2 has built this giant just lead.
Ooh, nice. Using that landing hitbox of the Luma. That's good, giving him an opportunity to reset neutral.
Wow, it's again such a great air dodge right there, using great aerial mobility from Sheik. Wrong direction though.
Wow.
That was such a great 2-frame. Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually really, really hard to do as Sheik, the beefy up B scenario. And it's so high risk, like low to medium reward.
I mean, he lived. So
But
high reward.
Kosoku, yeah, I guess so.
Going way off stage now again at ledge against Rosalina, but able to take Luma out of the picture for just a second.
That's what I'm talking about.
I know it's high risk.
However, at that
ridiculous.
point, you know, he did get a little bit of reward himself, did take care of the Luma, but not able to do anything with it as C2's defense has been so good.
Yeah, today especially, I've noticed that C2 has just been so evasive of everything. When I played him, I couldn't really hit him consistently.
Yeah.
He would just drift away with Rosalina Luma's amazing drift.
Yeah.
And just like that, a 2 stock to say, hey, it was my controller.
It was all controller.
That's what he is telling the viewers right now.
I can tell you one thing that I know right now, which is that C2's anti-airs have been excellent.
Absolutely.
Oof.
But Kosoku going to FD, Sheik's best stage in this matchup, honestly, in my opinion.
I could see it for sure.
Smash Roll might be it because of the ability of the kill Luma like very quickly because there's no stage for it to go to.
But sometimes the platform just comes in anyway, and it's like takes away the advantage of having less stage.
Absolutely.
So it's a give and take.
And here, I think the most important part is that Needles are just dominating.
Oh yeah, FD needles is the most busted thing.
All you got to do is stay within striking distance of those needles, because even after the nerf, you know, got plenty of distance, and wow, going for that footstool setup right there.
God, I found my answer. Yes, Kosoku is sick. Yes, Kosoku has those footstool combos on lock. Ooh, I missed the
Unfortunately,
move.
reverse.
Yeah.
Ooh, call out the drift. It looked correct, you know. It just didn't pay off.
Oof. Okay, just gets the Halo hitbox though. No Luma, so gonna be able to live that. I love the 2015 Sheik of just do the bouncing fish.
Just the raw punish. I mean,
Yeah.
you might as well. And just like that, Luma's gone again. Kosoku's doing a better job of killing Luma this game than ever.
I feel like one thing that's really important about this matchup, and most Sheik matchups really in general, whoever gets that lead is going to totally swing the momentum of the match. Whenever Sheik has to do the approaching on Rosa's terms, suddenly like the way to get rid of Luma is a lot less safe, and the ability to go out there.
Amazing nair!
I agree.
Put this man in a can and call him a protein, because he is nuts.
Now, when Sheik's got the lead though, and Rosa's got to do some approaching, Rosa's got to set stuff up, come through the wall of needles. Sheik only fares on her terms.
Kosoku's kind of nuts. He's going in still.
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
So I feel like Kosoku Sheik does not have an off switch.
What's wild to me is his Mario is so patient and he walks back and forth and he stays out of your range. And Sheik holds forward.
Exactly. That's what's so crazy about this. Is that I'm looking at a completely different Kosoku.
I feel like he replaces the walking back and forth bit with just tossing needles and then holding forward.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like this is how Kosoku wants to play the game more than anything.
Yeah.
But he was going to switch to Sheik if Smash 5 wasn't announced before summer of next year, I think.
Okay, so he wanted to stay committed to the tried and true, get as good as he can. It would be too much of a reset button, right?
Exactly. Like, obviously, Sheik is phenomenal. Like,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you couldn't tell, like, look right in front of you.
No.
Wow.
I did not know.
Can we talk about how big it was for him to get the beefy vanish to take care of the Luma?
Great grab.
I
Not gonna take the
understand.
stock.
I understand why he didn't go for Luma there, but I kind of wish he would just dash attack it or needle it and then or do something.
Ooh, great up air to catch the bouncing
Nice.
fish in.
Yeah, and I think because of the bouncing fish, Kosoku may have been holding some measure of up, killing him off the top, even with the sour spot.
Not taking care of Luma is very questionable,
The
especially when you're in
pullback.
the air.
The pullback on that Luma was really important to make that bouncing fish whiff. Even if it hit Luma, it would have been fine because you could bounce away and everything's cool. But whiff bouncing fish is extra punishable.
Absolutely. This game is so close.
Yeah, welcome to Sheik.
Regardless of percents, obviously Rosalina and Luma amazing and bringing anything back.
Oh no!
Not the Light the Lantern.
Not the Light the Lantern.
That was unfortunate.
Please tell me Light the Lantern doesn't down air with Sheik.
I don't actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't feel like the light.
Yeah. It doesn't give me anything. Oh my god. Just like this game is practically dead even.
Ooh, and the protection with the lunar landing. He's now had all the time in the world to set it up. I feel like C2 is playing his game. He did not believe cancel that up smash.
He's kind of just throwing things out at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not the clutch Kosoku that, because even when it gets down to that, that 100%, I'm like, I believe in Kosoku enough to where he can run away, he can reset the situation. But like you said, he's been holding forward. He's been pressing so many buttons with that Sheik that, it's been putting him in that mindset where he's been, hit to that 100%.
I want to talk about how clutch C2 has been, though.
C2 has had the clutch, though.
Behind by 100%, able to play to his strengths, knows how good Rosa can push advantage and how strong she is at the ledge. Just needs to cover one or two options, play safe, play passive while your opponent is holding forward. Take advantage of that, even if they do have a lead.
Man, all I got to say is if you want to see how clutch C2 is, go watch the LTC6 crew battle.
Right?
Good point.
God.
I feel like Kosoku had this giant lead and still went in. And
Yeah.
I feel like that was the biggest issue.
I agree.
Sheik is one of, if not the best character to play with the lead. You have needles.
Oh.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Remember when I
the
said
taunt.
C2 loves that move?
Yeah.
Do you believe me now?
Oh, no, I believe you.
But yeah, I feel like needles is so important in this matchup because one, it pauses Luma. And it just keeps them back, and it's just so hard to approach as Rosalina. She's not very fast.
No, you kind of like walk Luma towards you with jab, but she can get rid of that with needles.
Exactly.
Oh, bad earlier dodge.
And now C2 has had so much time to adapt because he wasn't being oppressed.
Like we saw the big difference between like the first half of that last game towards the last half where we saw all of the lunar landing cancels, all of the crazy hitboxes flying because he was confident. He had time to set it all up.
Exactly. And yeah, Kosoku just realizing he needs a needle, but he needled too close. He's seeing what he needs to do way too late and in the wrong situations.
Ringo catches the dash attack. Needles again too close.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that DI.
Luma does that.
Yeah.
Luma's gone.
That could be big for Kosoku. This lets him go in, push those buttons, but man, if C2 can just play this evasive game that he's been doing so well without Luma.
Nice
but man,
recognition.
With amazing recovery.
excuse me.
No.
That move sucks.
Oh wow.
God, I hate when Luma just bounces right above Sheik dash attack.
Same.
Let me tell you, there's a lot of things that annoy me about this matchup.
Both these characters are very tilting.
Yeah. Really, they both do stupid things that make you angry.
There you go, though. Kosoku getting rid of that Luma, getting off
Wow.
stage and up air below
Okay.
the stage, taking care of things.
Even from behind, his brain is leaking out of his head.
That was like Austin-esque. In the I don't care if I'm
Yeah.
below the stage, I'll send him up because it will kill.
Yes.
But
That's a set.
C2 playing solid.
C2 takes a 3-1. It was fun to watch. I feel like C2's adaptation was phenomenal in that set. He